So success often has less to do with what you do, but more with how you think. Because the thinking often influences the doing, and today I'm going to break down one of my favorite mindsets. You ready?
This is the Big Shift Vcast with Bill Barron. Getting real about business for those making a difference.
Hi, I'm Bill Barron, and I want to ask you a couple of questions. So do you have a predictable method of attracting new potential clients into your business? And do you know what you're going to be doing day to day, and I really mean day to day, to get new clients? And there's so many different ways to get new potential clients interested in what you provide. But just because there's so many possibilities, it does not mean you should be utilizing tons of marketing strategies to create a successful business. And in fact, it is the exact opposite. So it is very difficult to be effective doing teleseminars and speaking and networking and local search and Facebook and LinkedIn and workshops and hub marketing and anything else you want to add to this list. So if you're trying to learn, implement, and master all of these, it's not going to work. In fact, trying to do all of these most likely mean you won't get really effective in any of them. So your pathway to success is doing less, but doing it better. Because it is very difficult to master 5 of anything at the same time. In fact, in all my years of experience, I've rarely seen even one person master more than one thing at a time. Because it takes bringing all of yourself to get good at something. And we all intuitively know this to be true, and yet most people still do not listen to this truth. So I want to tell you a story of a conversation I recently had with one of my Big Shift clients. And this happened on a group coaching call that we did a couple of weeks ago. So I asked her this question. So what's your #1 strategy of getting clients? I didn't ask her about all of the stuff that she does, but just about her #1 main dish marketing method. So she told me Hub Marketing, which is my system for advanced networking. So this is good news. She has her top choice of getting potential clients into her business. And I was excited that she instantly knew the answer, and that's the good news. So then I asked her if she gave it her all in studying and implementing all the materials I've provided. And she said, not really. And that's the bad news. It's not enough to know what you're doing. This will only get you half of the way there. But the sad part of all of this is that she's not alone. So most business owners have a hard time answering the question, what's the #1 method you are truly committed to utilizing in getting clients in your business? So now, if you do not have the answer to that question, your odds of success drop down to practically 0. Now, if you do know the answer to that question, like in the example I just gave you earlier, are you truly immersing yourself in the mastery of that marketing method? Because total immersion is what it takes to open up the floodgates in getting clients. So let's say you want to speak or hold workshops as a way to get clients. I just want to give you a little example. So if that's the case, are you devoting all of yourself to learning how to create rocking signature talk that consistently brings you clients? Now, are you doing everything you can to understand the business landscape and all the possible places you can speak at? And then are you figuring out your outreach system to help you become irresistible and then actually be able to get those gigs? And then last, but actually really important, are you practically devouring all the materials on speaking as a marketing strategy and fully immersing yourself in the world of speaking? So if the answer to any of these questions I just posed for you is no, then your odds of success immediately diminish. Because immersion is what it takes. So here's what I wish for you. #1 is that you know what your #1 marketing strategy is that you will use to bring in clients. And #2, that you fully commit to learning, practicing, and being immersed in this #1 marketing strategy. So from here on out, what's the marketing strategy you'll be implementing to get clients? And are you willing to commit to that strategy? I mean, seriously, are you willing to commit to that strategy? And if that's the case and the answer to both of these questions is yes, then congratulations. And if not, what's truly standing in your way? So I would love for you to go to bigshiftpodcast.com and actually answer these questions I'm posing for you. And allow me and my community to be your accountability buddy in your journey to business success. And now, if you're liking what you're seeing and hearing, I want to invite you to subscribe to the Big Shift Podcast, and you can find instructions on how to do that at bigshiftpodcast.com. Now let's go and make the difference you're here to make.